What is you doing? What is you doing? What are you doing? See, you're a reason.
Oh shit, that had barber already in.
That's what you get. What is you doing with them little jars? Where you get them from? Hi, Jessica. How did everything come out? Hi, Cuz. Hi, Kamara. I need to know how we related. Because I'm a Williams, you a Williams. You be cooking some good stuff. Really good stuff. Jessica, I hope everything came out good for you. Really. I know that's got to be scary because I had a couple cysts. And you be waiting on them reports, man. That's, yeah. That's pretty nerve-wracking. Pretty scary, yeah. This what I wanted to do. You, it's gonna be okay. Seriously, it's gonna be all right. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I was really scared. Ooh, look at my hair. I got to get ready, y'all. I got to go to this Halloween party. Take the baby to the Halloween party. But I pray everything go okay, and you know everything come out all right. It's gonna be okay, Jessica. Trust me. I had one here when I was in my 20s, and I had one here. I was living down here. I can't say when. I can't remember, but it's gonna be all right. Trust me. Make sure you take a lot of vitamin E too. A lot of vitamin E. The vitamins. Yeah. What I wanted to talk about was domestic violence. It's a serious thing. It could be deadly. I've been through it. And I just wanted to encourage somebody, if, you know, if they going through domestic violence, somebody putting their hands on you, whether it's a male or female, because it could be vice versa. A man could a woman can be beating on a man. You know what I'm saying? I've known situations of people doing that. Hi, Tanya. If you are in that situation, get out. Real talk, get out. I went through it, didn't know really what it was, starting at the age of, I want to say about 13, because I had my first child at 13. And I was going through it and, you know, really didn't know what it was. My mama didn't know, you know, it was my son's father. We were like, I guess you could say little high school. Hi, Spencer. You know Spencer Sullivan? That's your cousin?
It's Lisa's son.
Oh, hi, cuz. Mook sitting right here. When I see that last name Sullivan, I know. But back to the story. I was going through it at the age of 13 before I got pregnant. I can't remember. But anyhow, the first incident was when I came home with some bad grades. Well, I ain't gonna say bad grades. I had 1C. And I was in junior high. And he whooped me with a belt. And I started crying. First we used to play, but then he whooped me with a belt. And then he was like saying, I'm sorry, this, that, and the other. You know, that's when he realized he hurt me, right? So then as time go on, you know, it didn't happen no more, whatever. Then all of a sudden, you know, I got pregnant at the age of 13, like I said. And I remember one time, I think I had been around 6 months. And my great-grandmother, she was upstairs asleep. And we was watching TV downstairs. So I was laying like with my head on his lap, but I was laying back. And all of a sudden, I got woke up out of my sleep. It was like, pow! You know how you see lightning strikes, you know. And I jumped up. I was like, what you do that for? Because I wanted to. And I'm young, right? Still don't know no better. And so, as time went on, it turned into, he used to beat on me and stuff like that, fight me and stuff. And I would never fight back, never fight back. Till this one time when he mentioned something about that, it was a time where he found $50 over cleaning up or doing something for his sister. And, that's how he would make his money, doing little odd jobs and stuff like that. So he took me to the store on the east side at McGuffey Plaza. And I forgot the name of that store that used to be over there. But anyhow, it was by the bowling alley. And I couldn't find what I wanted. I really wanted a skirt, but I couldn't find nothing in the store. So he got mad because I couldn't find nothing. So we get in the parking lot and we started fighting. He jumped on me. And it was cold outside. And I was on the driver's side and we was fighting. And I remember seeing this old man look because I was laying down in the seat and he was trying to, come at me. And I started kicking my feet real hard. Get off of me. Well, matter of fact, it was in the parking lot. And he had just bought me some diamond earrings. And I took them out and threw them in the snow. Da-da-da-da-da. What up, buddy? And so he said, I'm going to take you behind East High School and I'm going to kill you. Like that. So I got in the car. I ain't say nothing. I'm plotting how am I going to get out of this. Sure enough, he took me behind the school. We got the fighting like crazy. I fought for my life. You understand me? Fought for my life. And that's when I started fighting back. But through the years, when I came out of it, when we got done fighting, whatever, the car wouldn't start, so we had to walk to his sister's. So that was like maybe 10 blocks away. Man, when we got there, they asked, what happened to you? Talking about him. And his brother-in-law said, look like she won this time, I could tell you so many stories on that situation there, but I had to get out of it, right? I got out of it. When I started fighting back. They don't like when you fight back. And then I went through it with my daughter's father, but not too much of where he would jump on me. He would say stuff to me, that mental abuse. He would say stuff to me and then it would make me mad and I would hit him. So then that caused for it to be a fight. So, people can provoke you in the fight. And so I, went through a lot of mental abuse with that one, but we really didn't fight too much. My mother thought we did, but if I caught him up in something or something like that, that would cause me to hit him. Now, my last one's dad, we really didn't fight that much. He would walk away or either he would keep me from hitting on him. So I can't say he abused me. No, I ain't even going to put him in that category because he didn't. So, after, the first two, I was like, I'll never date a man that want to put their hands on you. If I sensed it, I cut him off real quick. Cut him off. Now, one thing I can say all through the years, I never dealt with a man or been through domestic abuse again. Even if it comes with that mental stuff, I can't do that. I can't do that mental stuff, And so, they'll put you down or say don't nobody want you but them and this, that, mess with your self-esteem, play little psych games and stuff. And you can have them type of men to do that too, won't put their hands on you, but to try and mess with your head. So, if you in some type of situation that a man is jumping on you or mentally or messing with your kids and this, that, and the other, cut them off. What you do is start putting you some money to the side. You know what I'm saying? To where, when you get out that situation, you can survive, and don't tell nobody if you about to bounce, because the people closest to you be the ones that get you killed. Because the last good fight with my oldest son's dad, and it wasn't even like that. I was giving somebody a ride, and she seen us at the gas station. It was a couple dudes, but we was cool. But it was in his car. They was like, Vaughn, I pay you, da 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 da. You know, you take me, da 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 da. And I never forget that. That was a Mother's Day. So, you know, really I was hustling. So by the time I got back to where he was at, me and my friend, next thing I know, I mean, this cat started coming with the punches. Boom, 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 boom. So my friend tried to help me out. He chased her. I said, get in the car, get in the car. And so we was in the street. I mean, he was throwing them haymakers on me, right? And so next thing I know, I remember a big stick he used to carry in the car. I got the stick and I started swinging. And so my friend got in the car. I made my way to the car, got in the car, took off. Boom, gone. So I put his car somewhere and I had my friend strip it. But anyhow, that was the last one. So, you know, like I'm saying, if you're a male or a female and somebody not treating you right, because love don't hurt. Love don't hurt. You know that old baby, so if they put their hands on you once, they gonna do it again. Trust and believe me, they gonna hit you up again. Luckily, you know, my husband, well, I ain't gonna say luckily, he don't do that. He too big to hit me. He too big. Now, if we was to box straight up, I can't beat that man, so I gotta take him out. I gotta shoot him. Real talk. I gotta shoot him. So, you know, we don't do that. You know, we'll get mad at each other or whatever, and I be feeling like punching him in his throat sometimes, really. Or sometimes he be wanting to slap the crap out of me, but we walk. You know what I mean? One of us shut up. One go one way, one go the other way. Until we calm down or whatever the case may be, and then it's over with. We don't even revisit the argument. Once we argue and it's done and it's over with. But if you get to the point where a man got to put his hands on you or the woman got to put her hands on you, cut it loose. For real. If you ain't got no money, at least have you one good friend somewhere out of town, somewhere to where you can go. Don't never tell the next person or your partner, don't never tell them all your secrets of where you could go. You know, because if they know, they'll come and get you. Now, you know, my mom, she been through a lot of stuff. Man, I could tell you some stuff. Oh my gosh. And you know, I don't even want to revisit it, but I didn't know. I was young, but the story she was telling me, it was awful. But if it wasn't for me, she would have never got out the situation. But we was locked up. He locked us up in the house, me and the dude that I was going with at the time. And he brought the shotgun out and he was saying he was going to kill the dogs. And I'm screaming and hollering, please don't shoot the dogs, don't shoot the dogs. But no telling what was on his mind. You know, he could have killed all three of us up in there, you know. But my family didn't even want to take my mother in because it was so much back and forth with them. But finally, she got out of that situation. You know, she had been doing good ever since. So, you know, you got to think of your children, because if you got children and you do that in front of your children is going to think it's okay, especially if you got a son. He going to think it's okay, well, I jack her up, you know, to put her in her place or get her in her place. No, love is not supposed to hurt at all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this has been on my mind since last week. But, you know, I've been going through some things myself, and I ain't had a right time to come on here and talk about it because, you know, my mind wasn't right. But it's not just a female issue. It's a male issue, too. You know, there are some women that will, I done seen it now. Hey, throw them ham makers on them and whoop their tails. Woo. My gosh. I'm like, dang, stand up, homie, for yourself or something. But yeah, don't never let nobody put their hands on you. You know, I ain't gonna put it out there, shoot them, you know, but hey, do what you got to do. If you got to get somebody up off of you, hey, do what you got to do. Hi, Shantae. What's up, sis-in-law? What's happening with you? So, you know, if you know somebody that's going through it, let them, well, I ain't gonna say let them come to you, but you know, you got to talk to them in a certain way, because sometimes a person can have them so wrapped up and so blind in the tunnel vision. Hey, that man, hey, that's what I need to get put back in check. You know what I mean? So, like I said, love is not supposed to hurt at all. You know, they say, you know, that's the only way I know how to show love. Use a lie. The beat on me, and I'm walking around with big black eyes, busted lip, and all that, and my people got to look at me, and my kids got to look at me. No, not happening. No, no, sir. You know, if you don't care about yourself, think about your children. You know, think about your child or your children. They ain't dumb. They not dumb. Because if you watch them playing with their baby dolls, what up, Keith? If you watch the little girls play with their baby dolls and they be over there, psh, 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 sit down, psh, 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 you make me sick, nah, 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 nah. Shut up, B. You know what I'm saying? That child watching, that should hurt you, to see your child imitating what they see. You know what I mean? Imitating what they see. And that's that man or that woman beating on somebody. You know, that's abuse too. That's abuse for that child. So, ain't nothing wrong with me, Day Day. I'm just talking about domestic abuse. You know, I titled it, You Hit Me, because, you know, it's just about the domestic violence, and a lot of people are dying out here. You know, women, especially the women. And, you know, once the woman dies, if she dies from the hands of domestic abuse, and the father or the woman get put in jail, then that child or children lost both their parents. They don't have nobody. No mama, no daddy. What's so funny? What is you laughing at? But anyhow, that is not funny. I don't see anything funny about that, you know. So, if you laughing about domestic abuse, I mean, something really serious. I'm on a serious tip on this part right here. You know, I'm doing 2 videos into one, you know, because I didn't feel like going off and coming back on. You know, just think about it. What if some man was beating on your mama? What you gonna do? You gonna go jack him up. Sometimes a child is too young to even get on their mama or daddy about domestic abuse. You know what I mean? They can't do nothing until they get older. You know, so don't never think you can't get out of it. You know, don't never think you can't get out of it. I even, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. I even know this girl from way back home. She left her man because she got tired of it. And to make her come back, he burnt the house down next to where the mama and the family stayed at. And that's how come she went back, because he was going to start. If she didn't, he started there. And if she didn't go back to him, he was going to start killing them off one by one. And dude was serious, because he wasn't no joke. You know what I mean? He wasn't no joke. Years on down the, well, I'm going to say a couple of years on down the road, I didn't know what was going on. You know, that part was hid from me. But she killed him. She killed him. Took him out. She did 10 years. I don't see how. But he jumped on her in front of their company, and he shoved a gun down her throat. Now, she told me this when she got out of, he's dead now, but me and him was real close. Me and him was very, very close. He was a very good friend of mine. But he stuck a gun down her throat in front of everybody. And I was supposed to go up there that day, but I didn't go. And she, after he did that, she went in the room and got the gun and shot him. That was the only way out. she just got tired, but she did 10 years behind that. And I couldn't be mad at her because when she got bonded out, she came to me. Hey, wasn't nothing I could say. Handle your business. Now, what you want to know about my hip is, man, my hip broke. They call it some type of insufficient fracture. Some kind of fracture. And it came from wear and tear. I didn't fall. I didn't get tripped up. None of that. It was wear and tear from where I used to work at. And so I put my grandbaby on my back one day. We went to the store. And so I didn't know she didn't have her shoes on, right? I didn't know she didn't have her shoes on. Man, I sat down on the bus bench. She got up on my back and got up because I didn't want her walking barefooted in the store, in the Chinese place. So then we went to the grocery store after we ordered the food. So the next day, man, I could hear my husband now talking about, you ain't supposed to be having her on your back. No. That's what he do when he whine. He mumbles. I'm like, man, shut up. Don't nobody want to hear that. So anyhow, we go to the grocery store. I put her in the buggy. That next day, man, I had pain in my back all the way around my leg, all the way down. I was limping. I was already limping, but this was serious. So I thought it was my sciatic nerve. So after a few days, the sciatic nerve, what I thought, the upper part stopped hurting, but down by my foot stopped hurting. But my hip kept hurting. And then when I be walking, it go out. Oh, I'm like, oh, hi, Angie. I'm like, oh, So, everybody make you too fat, you too big, you this, you that, stop eating, da-da-da-da-da. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Something is wrong. So I went to my pain management doctor and everything. I'm telling her about it. She do x-rays. And they were saying something about bone spurs and some type of certain arthritis. So it still kept hurting bad, man. I'm talking about, man, this stuff hurt. So they do an MRI. And my dang on hip is broke. I don't care if it's a hairline fracture. Fracture is broke. Yes. So now they want to put me in a wheelchair. No, I'm not going to no wheelchair. My house ain't big enough for that. So first they wanted to put me on crutches, but that would have been fine. But I just had surgery on this hand, so I can't put no pressure on it. So my mother got this walker in there, so that's how I get around, And I walk with my cane. I bought me a cane. So, man, look at here. I ain't know you could break your hip from not doing nothing. Hi, Angie. I need to talk to you. I'm going to call you through Facebook soon as I get done with this. And please answer. So, I got to go see the surgeon because when I went to this aftercare, it's like an ortho doctors, and they got this aftercare instead of going to the emergency. And so she's talking about it ain't nothing they could do. Use a lie. Somebody gonna fix this. Somebody gonna fix this. So if y'all see me walking with a cane, that's why. Because people don't like to ask. But I'm telling y'all why. Ooh, this Pepsi tastes so good. But I got to get dressed so I can go to this Halloween party. Because I didn't let my grandbaby go because she got a cold or something and her asthma trying to kick up. So I ain't even, So I'm about to go, and I just wanted to tell that little story. But don't let nobody, especially you women, don't let nobody, even if you go like this, don't let nobody put their hands on you. Better be like somebody and wait till they go to sleep and pour some hot grits on their ass. Hot water or something. Then leave. So, with that being said, y'all,